Alright, I don't know if I'm ever actually going to end up using this video, but I wanted to jump on and do a little more in-depth French Bulldog video. So I've introduced my French Bulldog Jay in a couple of my videos before, and in my last vlog I mentioned that he recently got sick, and this video is probably titled What the Sickness Is and, going through it. So recently he came down with, it's called gastritis, and it's something that's common in French Bulldogs, especially older French Bulldogs. My guy Jay, he's 7 now. We adopted him when he was 4, and he's been really healthy. We've been really lucky. He hasn't had too many health issues. And recently, we didn't change his diet or anything. We were feeding him the same dry food, and he started regurgitating the food. It was 3 days in a row, breakfast, lunch. Well, sorry, we don't give him lunch, but breakfast and dinner. We feed him a quarter cup of food, and every time, 15 minutes after he ate the food, he threw it up. So we ended up bringing him into the vet immediately, and the vet told us essentially he's got some really, really bad acid reflux. His stomach isn't doing too well, and he's developed something called gastritis. I'll pop up a little article right here because honestly, I'm not a vet, I'm not a doctor, so I recommend doing some Googling if you haven't already, and furthering your knowledge on the issue if your Frenchie has something like this, because it is something that you need to be knowledgeable and you're going to have to take steps towards in the future. So let me go through what we're doing with Jay now. Alright, so now Jay's doing a little bit better. We've gotten him on a new diet with some supplements and a different style of food, and he's been able to keep that down. He hasn't puked since we brought him to the vet, so that's really good. They gave him a bunch of shots. They took some x-rays of him. It was pretty pricey. It was something we weren't ready for and unexpected. Luckily, we had some room on some credit cards, so we were able to get that done because it was definitely something we needed to do because he wasn't able to consume his food. He wasn't digesting his food. So we got everything figured out. We got the tests, and now he is somewhat back to normal. He's definitely feeling sick. It's probably going to be a couple weeks of being sick here. But yeah, I'm really happy that he's able to eat again and that he's enjoying eating. He actually really likes this new food too. It's a wet canned dog food. So I'll pan over, I'll show you guys what we got him on now. But yeah, he's still pretty under the weather, just sleepy. We got him on a couple antibiotics, so he's feeling drowsy from that. And he's an older dog too, so he doesn't really play too much. He does play a lot, but he's really just sleeping for 12 hours of the day. Isn't that right, Jay? That's right. Alright, so we got a couple different things here for Jay. This first red solution, this isn't from this visit. This is something to keep his paws and more or less just his paws. I think you can use a little bit in like his folds and his ears, anywhere where it's really infected. But we got this from a visit for his paw pads. His paw pads were getting infected. Frenchies commonly have yeast infections, especially in their paws and their folds. So this you just mix in with some water and it helps with scabbing and infections possibly. This actually isn't for Jay. This is for Abby. These are Canine Fortify Symbiotic, and we got a bunch of these that we have to mix in with his food. I'm not too sure what that is, but that's one of the steps here. The new food is a special gastrointestinal food, so that's really nice. He's really been enjoying that. He gets quarter a can, so like 2 tablespoons, one of these, and then he's on these blue pills, and they are a metadazole, 250 milligrams. We have to give him 2 of these with his food, and hopefully he gets better. He's been feeling better. He's been enjoying it a little more. So that's what we're having to do, changing up his meals. I'll show you the food we were using before too. The food is by Royal Canin as well. So yeah, I'm not too sure if I'll end up actually posting this video. This might just be a video that you guys see on Jay's channel, sort of French Bulldog information. I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless, and this was something helpful. It is a stressful situation to deal with. So if you guys are experiencing this or similar symptoms yourself with your dog, please make sure you get them into the vet and get that dealt with as quickly as possible. And thank you guys for tuning in. I don't got too much more to say.